Alright, so in today's video, we'll be unboxing the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Collector's Edition, and let's get into it. Alright, so this came in a bigger box, but it had a label with my address on it, so I just took it out of the box, and I was surprised to see that there were separate boxes, but I think they outsourced the figure making for this one, so maybe that's why there's no outer box to it, but I will probably unbox this in this camera angle since it's kind of a large box, and then we'll switch camera angles to unbox this guy. So let's go ahead and do that statue first, because I'm very excited for a Sephiroth statue. He is definitely one of my favorite, especially villains. He's probably top 3 Final Fantasy villains for me. Maybe I'll do a video if I can find a list for like Final Fantasy villains. That'd be kind of fun. I haven't played through all of them, but I played through a decent amount. I probably should play through some of them again. Especially like, I remember a little bit of 7, 8, 9, mostly 7, but I don't remember 8 that much, so maybe I'll play through those at some point. But I did get the pixel remasters for the first 6 games, which I also need to play, because I don't think I've played many, if any of them. So definitely want to play through those. So I might skip through this part a little because this is going to be loud, and I don't want to hurt your guys' ears with all of the plastics and stuff, but let's go ahead and see what we can open up here. Alright, so there looks like there's a inner box, so should be able to just flip it over and it'll slide out eventually. Alright, got the outer box off now. It looks like there's a few places of tape around this, so I'm going to try to... I think I'm just going to cut this one. But I want to try to get this one off, because it's so easy to just peel them off if I can. And I think this is the same thing on the other side, so I'm not going to worry about getting that one off. I'll just fold the tape down. And there's a lot of Japanese text here, which is actually kind of cool. So I don't think they made variations for it between locations, because usually they will have like variety of ones for the different locations you buy it from. So it seems like this might just be it. I have to put this together. That's kind of cool. Okay, so got to put a little bit of it together, which makes sense. I did have to do that with Final Fantasy 16, but this is a lot different. Oh, yes, look at that. This is, I can't really show this on camera, but this is very well made. It's not plastic, but it might be like plastic, like hard plastics, and then like a metal frame inside. I'm not exactly sure, but that is amazing. Oh, and there's this head. That's interesting. But the hair is the same way. It's kind of like a hard plastic, probably, but maybe maybe it's infused with metal or something. Definitely doesn't feel like it's just plastic, so very excited for this. What is this? Oh, his other wing. These feel amazing. Like, they don't feel like they're gonna break at all, which is crazy to say with the wings, because usually those aren't, you know, as structurally sound as some other things. So I'm looking at this box and I already am very impressed. Oh, there's a sword. And then there's the base with fire around it, which is super cool. And then here's his body. And I think that is it for that box. And then it looks like he goes... Am I doing that the right... Wait, nope. Okay. Instructions would be helpful. So, put the head on is what it says to do first. So I'm going to do that. Trying not to, you know, break anything. But... interesting that I don't put the wings on first. I would have figured that they put the wings on first, but... Oh, but then it tells me to take off the head. Why would you instruct me to put on the head first? I know you probably can't see that because of the lighting, but it literally tells me to put the head on first and then take it off. Because to be able to attach the wings, you gotta have to take the head off. So go ahead and pop. Oh, because you don't have to put the wings on, I guess? Oh, is that, it was just one wing. Duh, because he's a one-winged angel. People are probably yelling at me in the comments saying that. He's only got one wing. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Supposed to attach these together, which I'm trying to do, but not exactly perfect on all of these. Oh. And I don't want to like push it, but I feel like you have to. Alright, so the wing was the hardest thing. It was hard to grip without hurting myself because these are they're not sharp, but they could definitely do some damage to you if you push down too hard on them. Yeah, the fits on this is very close. Like they don't give you a lot of wiggle room, so they don't fall out, but also not easy to put in then. As long as you don't look too close, it looks fine, but if you look at it, I don't know if I can get that on camera very much, but there's definitely still a little bit that's poking out that may not be able to go in because of the wing. So I'm not going to try to push it anymore. And I think you kind of need the wing. I like how the wing looks. So I don't think you should not put the wing on, which technically you don't have to do because they do give you a little piece to leave his back covered, but all right, there's that. Now, which way is he supposed to be on the base though? That makes the most sense to me because his feet, it doesn't sit well though. It's just a weird base in the first place. But it like easily turns because the base in the middle. It's very weird. There's a piece on the bottom, which I don't really like being there. Prefer it not to be there, but I don't think there's a way to take it off without ruining it, so definitely interesting. But there's a statue, so we're gonna head, oh, forgot the sword. He's supposed to be holding the sword backwards. There's a little 360 of him. And I think that is it now. I gotta find a place to put this safely. Probably over here. I did miss whatever this is. Oh, this was supposed to be used to like remove pieces. So that's interesting. But there's a statue. We're gonna go ahead and switch camera angles and we'll start unboxing this guy. And this is just the deluxe edition. The collector's edition was just a statue with the deluxe edition, so not too much more. And switch camera angles and start unboxing this. Alright, so here's the deluxe edition. Let's see if I can do this without the knife. There you go. This is pretty standard size packaging for the deluxe editions that Square does, so definitely have seen this box like style before for certain other, I think it was like Kingdom Hearts 3 had a similar one. I don't know, I don't remember what was exactly in that box, but is this just a slipcover? No. So this comes out like that. And stuff comes out. There you go. Got the game, which I'll open up in a second. We got a nice steel book. Ooh, I love that the Buster Sword's right there. Double disc, obviously, just like the game would be. Since you can use this usually as the case if you wanted to. Sometimes they actually just do that, and I kind of like that sometimes, but art that I'm not going to pay attention to too much because I don't want to spoil anything for myself since I haven't played it yet, but I will be streaming it on Twitch as well as on here on YouTube. So check that out if you guys got a chance. And then the soundtrack, a mini soundtrack. Not sure why it's a mini soundtrack, but cool. And this. Let's see if we can open this without a knife as well. Sometimes the plastics are forgiving. Yep, just like that. Got pre-order stuff. 2 discs, which I know in Japan they printed wrong, and the data disc is actually the play disc, so I wonder, they probably got it right here. I think it was only in Japan they got it wrong. Oh, you can get the whole soundtrack, I guess. I don't think this came with one. The full soundtrack, which is interesting because it's the collector's edition, but okay. And some other statues you can order. And all of my other stuff was sent to me through an email for all the pre-orders and stuff. I do notice, looks like it's a reversible cover. Okay, so they're just the standard black. Okay, that's kind of cool. I think I like this one. I like the colors and the 3 people, Zach, Cloud, and Sephiroth. So, very excited for this game. I'm going to definitely be streaming it as soon as I get this edited and everything. So, go ahead and check that out if you guys are watching this. I will probably be streaming at some point in that day. So, check out the YouTube channel for that, or Twitch channel down in the description. And let's go ahead and put it all back in the box, and then we can wrap up the video. I can show you the statue again, give some thoughts about it, more than I already did. And alright, so that was the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Collector's Edition with the statue, and the Deluxe Edition, which is the game and everything, Steelbook, mini soundtrack. I don't like that it swivels so much. That's my biggest issue with the statue, is just that bottom piece. But I think it's supposed to be there for stability, maybe. I do enjoy all the detail that's in this. This hair, the wing is amazing. And it doesn't feel cheap, which is great. But the wing is definitely where the piece I thought it was going to be cheap or feel like it was going to break. Same thing with the hair. I didn't expect the hair to be as, like, stand up as much. I was figuring it would be, like, a little bit softer and just go against his body a little bit more, but it does make sense with Sephiroth that he would do that. The blade, I always like his sword. I played the demo and I really enjoyed playing as him, so hopefully there's more in the game where you play as Sephiroth, but I'm very excited for this. He's probably one of my favorite characters in Final Fantasy, so let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the statue, Final Fantasy Rebirth if you've played it. I probably won't read them initially because I want to play through it, and try not to spoil anything if you do. Comment down below because people don't want to get spoiled with the game. But yeah, I'm very excited for this game, as well as this statue is going to be amazing back here. Probably going to replace the box over here. I'll probably play around with it a little bit to make it look nice with all my Final Fantasy statues now. And let me know what you guys think about this video down in the comments. Like this video if you liked it, dislike if you don't. Hit the subscribe button and then turn bell notification on so you get notified when we upload new videos. I already plugged Twitch and streaming on this channel, so they do that, and a bunch of other stuff down in the description you can check out. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.